Miyesha McGriff. I am a company artist with Collage Dance Collective, and this is my 5th season. Joining Collage was a fresh start for me. I had quit dancing, and I was working a full-time administrative job in New York City. And when I first moved to New York, Daphne Lee, who was a dancer of Harlem, she's a really great friend, she was dancing here. And she kept saying, I really think you should look into us, like this is somewhere you should be. And I was like, I don't know. Just the self-doubt that I had engraved in myself for all these years really snuck in. And that first year, I didn't go. But then the next year, Daphne kind of reached out again and was like, hey, our audition's coming back up. And I wanted to come. I was prepping myself, like taking classes before work, after work. And then I fell down some stairs and bruised my coccyx. So I was like, that's it. It's not happening. Maybe I'm not supposed to do this anymore. And at that time, I was like 26, 27. And so the next year, the time came around again and I was like, okay, this collage audition is happening. I think I'm at a space where I'm back at rehabbed. And came to the audition, hadn't been in point shoes for 4 years. Bought some gainers, threw them on my feet, and showed up at the audition and just parade that, it would happen. Like I was like, you know what? My job is just to show up. If I don't get it, I showed up and I'm very proud of that. And then next thing I know, I got an email saying they wanted to invite me to Memphis for a callback. And I was like, were they looking at me? Did they mix up my numbers? Cause I was like really amazed that I made it through. And what I love about Collage and what they do is when there's a callback, they bring you down. As an artist, it's hard to go to auditions and have the money to go, especially when you're not working. And so they take that time to invest in their potential artists here to give them an opportunity to see the space. And at the time, this was not the space. See the space and what they have, and coming and seeing the school and the kids and the company, and never seeing that, besides Dancing of Harlem, never seeing that in such a space where their students look like the state they're in. Really touched me. And Brandy Lee was here at the time, and the relationship she had with the students was like, I didn't get that. I didn't have that. And so to see that here, I was like, this is where I want to be here. I want to be a part of this. And we had auditions that weekend where we got to be around the company artists. And then we had an interview, and Kevin was taking me to the airport personally. Artistic directors taking you to the airport, knowing every single kid's name in the school. Like, that doesn't happen anywhere. And at the time, I think they still had like at least 200 to 300 kids in a 2-studio building. So to see that was just, they made a huge imprint on me already. And I had asked him, I said, is it too late for me? I don't know where that came from. You don't ever ask someone that who's you're interviewing for. And he reassured me and said, I started dancing with Dancing of Harlem at 29. He's like, it's never too late. And I got on the flight, knew that was it. I was like, I burned every single opportunity I had. And then like a month or so later, I was like over my administrative job. I was burned out, I wasn't happy. I was trying to inspire young kids to like follow their dreams as dancers, and I wasn't doing that. And then I got the call from Marcellus that they wanted to offer me a contract. So it really was a fresh start and a space for me to appreciate this new opportunity again to be a dancer that I know I can be, and then offer young girls something that I didn't necessarily have in regards to the mentorship and the encouragement of being a beautiful brown girl. To be able to be at our first broad location, to move into here. I'm so thankful of the company artists who were before me, and Mr. Kevin and Mr. Marcellus and all the hard work they put, because this is their dream. Tiffany Glenn. All of those that came before me to even make that small magical space happen, to then turn into this amazing, beautiful space. It makes you appreciate it so much more. And then to think that I'm also adding to the legacy of this building is a huge, overwhelming process and thought to have, and to be so appreciative of, one, what I wanted to do and be able to come here and successfully do that, and to also be a part of something that I hope can last for a very long time. So it's huge. It's huge. Seeing the new company artists, seeing the students that are here, the parents that come through this building, the biggest thing that I want them to know is that they are supposed to be where they're supposed to be, and that the dance world is an inviting space for them, and that they should never doubt their place as to where they're supposed to be. This space is a testament to that, and that, you know, when doors aren't quite open for you, they will become open if you just stay committed to that. I think that is the biggest thing I want the young ones to understand, and the professional dancers to understand and see what now they're a part of and what is coming up in this legacy, and how dance needs to evolve into this space of acceptance, of beauty, of all types of beauty, all shades of beauty, all body types of beauty, and just letting these kids know that they matter and that it's important for them to have this space. We're here. I want the world to know that Collage Dance is here, and we exist, and we are making magic here in Memphis. And we're creating these kids who, when I was their age, did not have the confidence that these kids had, did not have the space. I love the training I had. I'm very well equipped to do what I do. But in regards to being proud of who I am as a brown dancer, that's what I want people to understand. And with the discussions that are happening about diversity in dance, we have young artists who are now coming up and can continue that fight. If somehow we get shut down, you have at least 500, 600 kids here that will be able to be like, this is what I know I saw growing up. So that is the biggest thing I want the world to know about Collage Dance Collective.